opposites, dark and light, light and dark. You have light on light, you have nothing. If you have dark on dark, you basically have nothing. You know, it's like in life. If you gotta have a little sadness once in a while so you know when the good times come. I'm waiting on the good times now.
Deplorable, deserving a strong condemnation. Enter Demon King Piccolo.
You bow down to me. By now you all know how powerful I am. But what you may not know is what a loving king I can be. So, my first decree will go out to the ones I love the most. And of course that's the criminal element. We will begin by eradicating the police. Those wicked people who would stomp on your freedom and put you in chains for merely seeking the life that you desire.
Admirable, arousing, or deserving respect and approval. Enter the guardian of the earth, Kami.
You can save Goku if you kill me.
What?
Junior will die too. Tien, I cannot destroy myself. If you want to save him, this may be your only chance.
But I can't. Don't do it!
The yin and the yang, both sides of the same coin, residing in one being. And this is called duality, a universal law that states that everything has an opposite, hot or cold, light or dark. And you and I have seen this law in effect every day in this reality. For we have seen life, and for we have seen death. For we have seen rain, and for we have seen shine. This is the world that we live in. But how does this relate to mental health? Hey, I'll get into that. But first, let us hear the story of the great Namekian.
What a terrible thing. A Namek at war with himself, torn in two. Before he could become guardian of the earth, Kami first had to purge even the smallest trace of evil from his heart. Thus he split into two, and Piccolo was born. In doing so, his powers were also split equally between these two halves. If they had reunited, they would not have been defeated by any normal Saiyan.
In the world of Dragon Ball, Piccolo and Kami represent the perfect analogy for duality, two halves of the same being, one embodying light and the other darkness. When Kami, the guardian of the earth, separated from his evil counterpart, Demon King Piccolo, he believed he could rid himself of his darker side entirely. And as humans, don't we all tend to shun the darker aspects of ourselves? Yet this act of division only created imbalance as Piccolo grew stronger and more destructive over time. And don't you see the same connection when it comes to us dealing with our mental health? When we as humans reject or ignore our darker aspects, our anger, jealousy, or fear, we don't eliminate them. We simply trap them within ourselves. Like Kami attempting to seal Piccolo with the Evil Containment Wave. But just as Piccolo eventually broke free, our suppressed emotions and tendencies can resurface in uncontrollable ways, often at the worst possible moments. By By refusing to acknowledge and integrate our shadow selves, we give them power over us, leading to outbursts, self-sabotage, or even harm to others. So, the lesson is clear. True strength comes not from denying our duality, but from embracing and understanding both sides of who we are. Only then we can achieve balance and control, just as Piccolo and Kami eventually reunite to become stronger and a more complete being. But when are the good times coming? Well, they're already here. For if you didn't deal with those darker moments, for if you didn't deal with the challenges of your mental health, how would you know when you need help? How would you know what coping skills will and won't work? You see, it takes the struggle for us to realize how great we are. So, to conclude, so let us stop running from our darker side, neglecting our darker side, but let us learn its traits, aspects, how we are when we are operating at this space, and let us use it to further our goals and to further our growth.
Dark side of human nature has a lot of creativity, has a lot of energy. An artist has to have a dark side. You use your dark side because all those dark emotions, all the people that shat on you in your life, they inspire you, they create your best work. Don't run away from your shadow, don't run away from your narcissism. Use it in a healthy way.
For if we continue to run from it, then we will remain an incomplete being, just like when Kami and Piccolo are divided. And that analogy applies to us all. And let us finally become a fully realized, complete being. Hey, let's get it.